let's get into a conversation right now with Tsholofelo Shupu, the founder of Mosadi Ke Bontle. We are chatting about how Black women have become some of the biggest consumers and why, African and even European hair care has taken so long to catch up to us and what we experience and what we need as consumers. Tsholofelo, welcome to The Upside.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. You are the founder of Mosadi Ke Bontle, an
Yes.
incredible brand. You are doing what the brand should have been doing 20 years ago. What's exciting about being in this space right now? Because there have been so many shifts, and I feel like we're moving in the right direction when it comes to African hair. What is exciting for you about being a founder in this space?
For me, it's very exciting now because of everyone is getting into this natural hair type of thing. Everyone is now embracing who they really are. Do you understand? We are moving away from the weave and the European style of doing our hair.
Sure.
So what does the
Mm.
African now way of doing our hair look like? Because I think even with hair care, the embracing of all types of hair, I feel like is quite important. So even with the European, I mean, girl, a wig is nice, you know? So what does the African way of handling our hair look like?
The African hair way of handling our hair is with your own hair. Understand? Embracing your own hair, doing your hair. Understand? Going to the saloon, doing your hair, and not putting on the relaxer, as you said, the the trauma that you had when you were a child. You understand? With the whole relaxing process. So I'm coming with a new thing of saying, okay, here is a product that makes your hair easier to handle. There's no need for you to go and relax your hair. You just have to apply it stress-free, pain-free. Yes.
Another thing I find with our hair, Tsholofelo, is that it requires maintenance and work. And that's why some of us opt for wigs and weaves, is because we're in and we're out and we're cute and we're gone. So chat to us about how, from an efficiency perspective, your products speak to that.
Okay, that's true. Weaves are less effort. Our hair, our African hair, more effort, maintenance. With my hair moisturizer, it's perfectly for the detangling. Understand? Sometimes when you wake up, you spray water on just so that it gets that elastic. So, do you understand? So that it's easy for you to maintain. So with my hair product, with my moisturizer, you just detangle nicely with it. There's no need for you to get your detangling spray. There's no need for you to get your detangling your spray to make it shine. It has all those things in it, and it's very efficient. Do you understand? When you are done detangling, it's already moisturized, so it's also cost effective. There's no
Sure.
need for you to have five five bottles just to do your hair now, just for your hair to look perfect.
Tulu,
Yes.
in marketing and branding, there's a particular 333 rule, right? What happens in 3 seconds, 3 days, and 3 weeks of your product, right? So what you're
Okay.
describing now is a process of, how your product works. How are you able to kind of sway customers to buy into your product? Because I feel like a lot of people have hair related issues. So even the thought of having African hair, they want to do this particular thing, but their hair is not really either supporting, the product. So how have you established your product to meet what the customers need, especially the Black women?
Okay, for my product, how my product started, it was I had I have very beautiful hair. I have very rich hair. But the problem is with my hair, it grew to a certain point only. And when it comes to a certain point, it will break. It doesn't grow. Dandruff. Do you understand? I had those challenges. So I was like, okay, let me get something that works for me. And I searched, I went to the stores. I was still in school, so I went to the stores and checked. There was just nothing that works for me.
Sure.
Then I was like, no man, let me create something for myself. You see, so I created something that works for my hair. And now looking at my hair, when you look at it, it's very healthy. It's strong. Do you understand? So whenever people ask me, what do you use for your hair, that's how I get most of my customers or my clients. They'll be like, your hair looks very beautiful. What do you use for my hair, for your hair? No, I have my own product. What happened? Then I go onto it. You understand my point? So for now, I just feel like I've been doing it on a small scale. I have to bigger the scale, get it out there, help. You understand? Get it out there, help women around the world, not only the country.
And help women in Africa. Chat to us about the vision when it
Yes.
comes to Mosadi Ke Bontle. Where are you hoping to open stores, or even where are you wanting your product to be, and who do you want to use it? Because I feel like you have an entire continent to serve. How are we going to get it to the different parts of our continent?
Okay. My product, it's homegrown. Like, let me say, it's plants. It's
Okay.
plants that I extract oil from, and then I turn it into this product. So it's it's helpful for kids. Even a baby can use it. Yeah? So where I see it, in China as well, there's African people. So I want it all over the world. But where I want to start, it's really at home. Understand? I'm in the Northern Cape in Postmansburg. Our only source of, like, not on our only, but the majority source of income comes from the mine. So I
Yes.
really wanted at home, there must be like, okay, there's a factory, there's a hair moisturizer, there's a hair factory. Kids can go outside, go and study to be chemical engineers. Then they will be like, okay, we can go back to the factory. You understand? I want it. For me, it's not just about, yes, it's about hair, but it's not just about having a business, or it's about like changing the way we think the side of the world first before I go outside and have maybe my factory in Joburg or in Pretoria. I first want to rectify things this side, make it a trend. Or do you understand? It's not wrong for us to think outside of the box. Although thinking outside of the box, it's very challenging. It requires a lot of work and discipline.
Tsholofelo, thank you so much for joining us on The Upside. Where can we find you on the socials? Where are you hanging out these days?
Okay, you can find me on Facebook, Mosadi Ke Bontle, and then on my website, www.mosadikebontle.co.za. And soon, you guys can find me on TikTok, where I will be making short videos that shows you how to use my product, the results, and interact a little bit with customers, because I see that is what makes the product sell.
Thank you for the conversation. Tsholofelo Shupu, the founder of Mosadi Ke Bontle, right here on The Upside. It's 3:30 on Channel Africa. Let's get a sports update now from Zycon.
Sports.